bag. Nothing. Back here then at the end. You alright?
Here are you?
Yep, good.
Good.
Right, we'll be test centering today around that way.
Okay.
Roundabouts and all kinds of stuff.
Sounds good.
Yep. So, anytime you're ready, let's go see what we see. Have you had a chance to do some driving this week?
Yeah, actually, did a little bit.
How's that going?
It's going alright, to be honest.
Okay. Right. I've got a forward live stream on here. So you're going to make it out from there.
I think maybe I'll reverse a bit.
You could take a chance, but it's your motor in it, that one.
Yeah. Very ironic that I hit it.
Hope you don't take a chance.
No.
Hang on a minute. Just a minute. I thought there was nothing missing from my side.
Gonna need that.
You reckon? Right. Better. So go to the end and turn right, please.
Okay.
Then left, and then left at the end of that one down through Chard.
What's your week been then?
Yeah, busy.
Is it?
Busy, always busy. Always busy doing something, eh? Okay. You got next week off as well, yeah?
Yeah. Going to York next week.
Oh, of course you are, yeah. When you going? What day?
Wednesday till Friday.
Oh, right.
Only a short one.
Naughty. Oh, mate. Let's say something. Sorry?
Talking to myself. Then I can get in that gap so I don't have to stop back to
Right.
keep junction clear.
So when you drive on your own, or with your dad, do you go down around the test centre and such?
Yeah, we do a bit around the test centre, then we do a bit down, you know, like country-ish roads. We go down near Hina a lot, like doing that, those long roads down, just because it's like a bus route, so there's like a lot of stopping and starting and going around, and you have to pay attention. Is having a good day.
Yeah, don't give up your day job, mate. So at the roundabout we are turning right, third exit.
Okay.
get to the test centre roundabout from all directions. Well, there's only two main directions, so we'll do them to start with, okay? Okay, so we're going to come off at the next exit. Straight on at this roundabout, second exit. Thank you. Just about.
Sorry.
When it's safe, one lane to the right. So at the roundabout, we will be turning right. You can do that from the middle lane, and that's the same instruction that they give you on the test. Okay.
So when they're saying you can, does that mean they want you to, or is it just like
it's the
additional
only lane that goes right. You need to slow down. Slow down. You've got your signal on. That's what I'm saying. You've got to just slow it on down and make sure you do everything. This is the only lane that comes here from there. Okay, slow down. Kira, slow down. I want you to do a U-turn. Okay, so slow down more. Thank you. So U-turn, please. Signal. Signal. Come on, you've got to get your signals in. Come on, let's go. And then I'd like you to turn right at this roundabout. Yes, I think you came off the bridge there a little bit quick onto the roundabout. Are you clear to go? And also asking questions, any other lanes. So, yeah, the middle lane is the only lane that goes, but you must remember to get your signals on. Yeah, please. So you see that little post with 2 yellow stripes? Head directly towards him. When you go over the first set of lines, that's when you start your turn, drop into the left-hand lane over there, okay?
Okay.
That's it. But that is perfect, that. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go around do it from the bypass as well. Yes, that's what they say. You can do it from the middle lane. They're kind of giving you information because they know traditionally if you're turning right, you're likely to take the right-hand lane, and there's no way you can exit from that lane. That one takes you back up Rains Way. If they don't give you that information, any person driving correctly would fail the test if they, or it creates a situation that they can't open straight on here for second exit, the first exit after the garage. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. And then at the next roundabout also we are going straight on, second exit. Okay, so you've chosen the overtaking lane to do it in rather than the normal driving lane. That's fine, you are allowed. Are you clear to go?
Yes.
So make sure you go into the correct lane, make sure you exit in the correct lane. That's it. Off you go. You've got a bus here on your left hand, just make sure you don't try to get around you as well, and that truck did. So that's fine, that's absolutely fine, didn't do anything wrong. Ideally you would have been in the left lane. It keeps it a lot safer, a lot less work to do, but it doesn't matter which lane you do it in as long as you sort of stick to the rules. roundabout, straight on, second exit. On second exit, this one, please. Thank you. And then at the next roundabout, we're turning left, first exit. If you're going, you pulled out in front of him, he's going like a clappers. Come on, get going. Look at your mirrors. Come on, look at these mirrors. Get going. Go, 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 go. You can do better. Yeah, in fact, he's gone into the overtaking lane now. Yeah, he's coming round there real quick. And now you moved off. When you moved off, you're fine, but not at that slow move off speed.
Yeah.
You're moving off like you're coming out of a T-junction. You're not going on to a 40 mile an hour on national speed limit road. So. Favour. From a test point of view, that is going to be a fail. That would be a fail.
Yeah.
Because of course the examiner's not going to be saying to you, get going, or if he does that, it's certainly going to be a fail anyway.
Yeah.
But what would happen is that guy would then, you jump on his brakes because you pulled out in front of him, and they're going to fail right for that. So the choice to go is not incorrect, the going is incorrect.
Yeah.
So just give him some space here. You're going to be taking the next exit on the left. Okay. So just to reiterate for you, Kira, you cannot, when in your course of driving, you cannot cause anybody else to change speed or direction that they wouldn't normally do. So if you pull out of somebody and they have to brake for you, fail. You pull out of somebody, they have to go around you, fail. Okay? So keep that in mind, and that's your sort of benchmark for what you can do and what you can't do with other people. So we're taking the next exit. Now at the roundabout, you're going to follow the signs for goods vehicle testing station. And that's the only information that they're going to give you.
Okay.
So they expect you to be able to work everything else out. Now of the 3 lanes on the roundabout, which one are you going to go into?
The left.
Yes, because that's the only lane on this roundabout from either up here or here that goes to the test centre. You see, if you had done it, tried to turn right from the right-hand lane over there when we came down, you'd end up in the middle lane there, which is coming back, you see. Okay. Very good. Yes. Okay, sweet. Okay, so once we've exited, I would like you to do another U-turn, okay?
Okay.
And again, I'm going to leave that to you. You do a U-turn here. And then turn right at the roundabout once again, please.
Okay.
Now look ahead. So you can tuck right up behind him, and with a bit of luck, because we're only a small car, we'll get our rear end off the roundabout. Yeah, okay, just about. Usually we say if there's two cars here, then usually you really seriously consider whether you can fit or not. Problem there, you see, yes, it's clear as we went, and then he just sort of came around rather than carrying on there. It's easy to catch you out. Because of course, if you had your rear end sticking out,
Yeah.
yeah, there we go. Anything else might need to do? Thank you. That's it, so just direct, that's it, and then start signaling left here. See, they signalled left really early, which they're allowed to do, so, because there's no other exits, so that's kind of figuring it.
We're like the little learner posse.
Say again, look.
We're like the little learner posse, all three of us.
A little learner party, yeah. Well, I mean, that's what you're going to get around the test centre, isn't it? So. Okay, so same deal at this roundabout for the first exit, after the garage. Yeah, so this will be the same as last time, but then the next roundabout will be turning right.
Okay.
Which you can do from the middle lane or the right hand lane, depending on how you feel about things on a roundabout. Okay, so turning right, third exit, choose either lane, middle or right.
I'm going to go in the middle because
Okay.
that'll put me in
In the correct position on the
correct
exit.
position.
Yeah, all right,
It'll just be
that's
easier.
fine.
Could have gone.
Oh, why don't you?
I was watching that van because I didn't know whether it would.
So you're in the
Oh,
fail zone,
sorry.
so yeah,
Yeah.
well, just be careful. Make sure you exit in the right hand lane. Yep, you see how easy it is?
Yeah.
And that's because you didn't do that last little bit of positioning on approach to the roundabout. You went into the correct lane, but then you're looking over there and all you've done is gone straight. It's a
Yeah.
panhandle. Yeah, it's panhandle shape. So, Kira, hopefully you live and you learn. You see, going for the right hand lane on that roundabout doesn't run that risk, does it? Because you go direct into the right hand lane. Just get your speed up and let's merge in with the middle lane then. So take your mirrors. That's it. And just edge over just slightly. There you are. Lovely. I don't think you're going to get caught out with that again. If we was go around the block and do that, I'm 99% certain you'd or, as I say, just choose the right-hand lane, maybe. You see, sometimes if there's a bus waiting on that little stretch between the two roundabouts, you have to go into the right-hand lane to go around him anyway. In which case, just stay in the right-hand lane on that one. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. See, it's really good that you made that mistake now, rather than sort of like when you driving test, whenever that may be, when you finally get your theory done, eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to bring you up. Oh, what? It's quite a nice, beautiful day.
Beautiful day.
So, we're going to be going straight on here, please. Have you got another one booked?
Yes. Christmas.
For
30th of April. Which is so close.
I know. Oh, that's when I go away for 2 weeks.
I can hide the shame for 2 weeks.
Oh no, I'll be checking up on you.
No. If I fail again.
Ringing your mum, going, really? What did you do? I better secure it now, won't I? I've been sat here on holiday, twiddling my thumbs, wondering how.
Bullying.
Do what, Ian? Bullying?
Bullying.
Oh man, that ain't bullying.
It is.
Of course it's not.
It is.
That's pressuring.
It's not a form of bullying.
You know what, the amount of psychology that goes into teaching somebody to drive, you'd be surprised at the kind of, because we do apply pressure in different ways, but not like aggressively, you know, it's like tactical pressure, you know. And there's loads of it. There's loads of body language that you just made me aware of some of it, but not all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just stuff like like this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, little things like that that you see in your peripheral vision,
Yeah.
and then you've got the more obvious ones like this. I've done that a few times. It's like they don't even slow down. I'm like, come on, what are we doing this for?
Are we going straight on or left?
Go straight, please. Yeah, we're going to go straight round this sports centre, then come back and do a right turn at this spider ridge. I know you. I bet you feel really privileged, don't you? Having to do stuff like that.
Just, God.
So happy.
Elated.
I mean, I could get you on a nice, straight, easy country road and for an hour, but then
boring,
it'd be a bit boring, isn't it?
Especially with no music. It's not allowed.
Well, music is allowed.
Is it?
Of course it
I was
is.
always told it's not allowed.
No,
My dad was like, music's not allowed.
Who told you that? Your dad?
Yeah, but then when we go out driving, I have my music on. And he's having a great time.
Oh, yeah. This is a pupil of mine.
Oh.
Yeah. Bless him. He was so happy. Deji, his name is Deji Ojo. He was so happy when he passed him. He got me two CDs and £10. I said, mate, you don't have to do that. And he's like, oh man, I was so happy. It's straight on, so I'm going to put his music on. So as a musician, this is what I made. I think it's quite nice actually.
It's quite nice.
So at the next set of lights we are turning left.
Nígbàkígbà tí n bá rí ojúmọ́ kan, màá sọ wípé Olúwa ẹ ṣé o.
So it might not be your kind of music, but it's music.
It's good.
Ẹ ṣé alágbàwí ẹ̀dá.
I know her. That's one of my mates from college.
So turn to the left. I know him, the driving instructor. I'm just wondering now that I've got music on this stream whether I'm going to get a strike, because sometimes they give you don't get a strike but you get a warning if you have music on, you know, because it is potential copyright infringement.
Yeah.
Because once I did a stream and I had the radio on Just while I was waiting to start the lesson, so I'd already got the stream on, so I just had the radio on, and yeah, sure enough, got a copyright, a potential copyright strike.
Potential. God.
Yeah, well, they give you a warning, you know. We think this video may contain copyrighted material.
Go to student, get permission, and then you can play it.
Yeah, turning left at the end of the road. Put the AC on.
We can do. Wonderful. This is beautiful.
What did you say?
This is beautiful.
It is a thing of beauty. It's artistic, that is.
It is. It's modern day art. Honestly, when we first started, when we had the AC on quite a bit, I always thought that it was like, God, I'm like, do I need to shift up?
Turning left
Straining
at the
everything.
end of the road.
I'm like, no, it's just the AC.
Yeah. Oh, this car's going anyway, you know, so got me out on a new one. I'm just looking at it this weekend. Not manual though,
Yeah.
over automatic. Yeah, I thought I'd have to get myself another car because I don't want to just waste my 9 years, no claims bonus on it, you know. Sorry?
What are you giggling at?
Oh, smell that. That's not you. Well, it's not the car. Sorry. Smells like a wood burn or something, doesn't it? Wood burn around here. Okay. Like a mint.
Okay, thank you. Back. 'Cause I don't know.
There's loads of room, loads of room. I mean, that's been well over cautious, that is. So at the roundabout, we will be turning right. What do you think about the Range
Bright
Rover?
pink. It's a statement.
Hmm.
Cool though.
Really?
Oh, sugar, there's a thing in there.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Yeah, I can't imagine the resale value is going to be very well. As the values is going to be the same, but I think your buying audience is going to be a bit restricted with that one.
Bless them.
That's it. What are you doing?
It's great because I had somebody in front of me to tell me where to go. And then you stay in this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exit right on there. Okay, so off you go. Let's just get round it while you can. Or maybe it's been
No.
speed now. So lane change. So what I want you to do on that one, when you do this spider bridge, I want you to exit in the right-hand lane every time. The reason for that is because, as they did, they came across to the left, which is absolutely fine. But I had somebody on the test a couple of years ago, and they said that they only got one minor mark, and it was for that. And the examiner said, "Oh, you should stay in this lane." That's okay. And they gave them a minor mark for coming over, even though they'd checked and everything. So I said, well, you know, the thing is, you know, if the examiner's not consistent in that sense, you know, and they don't always, they're meant to know, but they don't always know everything, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be going to the examiners and saying, listen, you lot give my minor mark to one of my pupils for cutting across, so at the end, even though they checked it safe, what's that about, you know, because that's just going to rile them up and stir the bee's nest in it, really.
Yeah.
So best to just exit in the right-hand lane. In a way, it is the safest of all things to do. It just means that you've got to then do a lane change after, that's all. So just exit in the right-hand lane makes it a bit simpler as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right then, so enough of that. At the roundabout at the end of the road, the Blue Peter roundabout, you can turn left. First exit. Now you can do that from the middle lane, or you can do it from the left-hand lane and then do a lane change after. Now last time you got caught out with the middle lane, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen this time, because actually the angles are different on this approach. So it's up to you which way you do it, but the instruction's still the same, okay? Okay.
It's got to know these things. Yeah, I remember I got caught out on this as well a couple of lessons ago. because there isn't any lines as such there.
Use your judgment. Are you clear to go?
Yes, not anymore. Sorry.
So right, right. So just keep it going, keep it tight as well. That's it. Because this guy's going into the left lane and you kind of hang, yeah. Yeah, again, it would have been better just maybe waiting, especially when you saw the red car came round, or the car that came round.
The car that came round.
Yeah, the red that car over there, I think it was anyway. So next roundabout, we'll turn it right. You can do from this middle lane, but of course it's not the middle lane on the roundabout because there's only 2 lanes on the roundabout. These 2. Yes. So up to you giveaways. Are you clear to go?
Yes.
Let's do it then. 2nd gear. Nice and gentle as we go around. Just tired of looking at that one. So we're going straight on when we go. I think that would be a tiring job.
I'll give you that.
Well, I think it's dead tired with that job, doing that job.
Oh yeah.
Oh, don't worry, I've got worse than that. Because the van's looking tired. So go 1 lane to the right when it's safe. Roundabout, we can go straight on the 2nd exit over to Oakwood. So local knowledge there would have put you into the right hand lane for that. So that's the lane you're going to need to be in. Then it says your lane change. So if you get that instruction early and this says you at the roundabout at the end, you're going to be going straight on, just put into the right hand lane. If you know it's going to be the right hand lane. Okay. right at the next roundabout, third exit.
Very confusing. I don't know why they stopped.
So I'll take the next road on the left. Where's that noise?
I don't know.
That's a loud. That's not us, is it?
No. I think it's just somebody's alarm. I don't know.
It seems to last a long time though. We kind of got to it and then it, unless two of them's gone off, turning
Maybe.
right. Sounds like a dodgy, clutch or something that.
I had a job interview yesterday.
Oh, did you? And for where?
Content creator for the police.
For the cops.
For the coppers, yeah.
And how did that go?
I think it went really well. It didn't. I wasn't too nervous. I was obviously very nervous, but got my answers out, answered every question, asked questions at the end because I know that they like that. And then at the end,
Well, yeah, coppers asking questions is always a good thing, isn't it? Straight on second exit.
but at the end of the interview, the lady that interviewed me kind of turned to me and was like, "I like you," and kind of gave me a little bit of insight to what she liked about what I said and what she thought I could improve on and everything like that. And she was like, "I love that you've come dressed formally," because I had like proper suit, trousers,
Yeah.
shirt, tie, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
And when I walked in, I felt really overdressed because no nobody else
Yeah.
was wearing anything like that. They were all like jeans and like a smart jumper or whatever. And I thought, God.
Stand out from the crowd, isn't it? Turning right at the end of the road. Well,
Yeah, what
right.
do you-
Right. Got the compass. Get left and right. Right. Okay.
Don't know.
So is it likely to be an actual job?
Yeah, I can see myself doing it for a few years.
What would you be? Is it a police officer?
No, it's a content creator. So you know all the
A content creator?
so you know the posts they put up on like Facebook and
Yeah.
Twitter and Instagram, and then all the
right.
websites and stuff
So
and the newsletters.
Right, okay.
So I would do that.
Interesting.
I don't think.
I'd keep going, but just in second gear. Keep it moving if you can. There's loads of room actually.
Oh, that's fine. But like, I can see it. I can see myself doing it for a few years as like a job, but
So to see if it can work. So I'll just wait here then. I see you just make a connection. Okay. Gently away then. Suppose I would go. I mean, he could have thought better of that and left a bit of space for you, couldn't he? There you go. So when will you know, or do you get like a second interview, or what's this settled?
So I've gotten through the first stage, which is when I applied, and they've chosen me to come for the first stage interview.
Yes.
And then from these interviews, they will like whittle it down again, and just going on to like a second stage interview where
Right.
where it's like a lot more
Yeah.
formal-ish, because I was making jokes with the lady, which I don't think I would do in like a normal interview, because this was with like the college.
Okay. Right. So right and then left.
Yeah, but this was with college, which means it's kind of a lot more chill.
Yeah.
What do you see? Oh, we're good.
And then left. Well, there's nothing wrong with a bit of personality. You know, just be yourself.
Yeah. But then
I
the
mean,
next.
technically I'm supposed to be 100% straight. But, you know, you got it's you're interacting with people. It's life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got my laugh on the neck. Turn straight on second exit. But I understand what you're saying, yeah. So it gets a bit more formal as you go through, but you
Yeah.
don't want to be an old stick in the mud, do you, either, you know? 'Cause ultimately, you're probably going to be working with these people, you know, so they want somebody that they can communicate with and, you know, sort of connect with on their level.
Yeah. What the interview lady was telling me, she was like, if you get to the second set of interviews, one of the guys that runs it, who's in the police, is ex-military. So she was like, he will love that you've come dressed smart and all this, so if you get it, come dressed smart again. And she's like, why would you just tell me that he's ex-military?
Turning left at the end of the road.
Oh, that's
Well, yeah.
scary.
Well, that's the thing about, I mean, there is a lot of ex-military in the police, actually. Yeah, you know, that's what he understands, you know, the discipline and smartness, and, you know, they have to do stuff like that. Yeah, so do it. So when will you know if you've got the second interview?
She said sometime near the start of May, which is a very, very long while away.
Sorry?
Which is a very, very long while away.
The start of May?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah, but
only about
usually-
2-3 weeks.
Yeah, but usually you hear within 3 weeks.
Right, certainly,
So-
right. That would be about 3 weeks, wouldn't it?
just sounds a long while away. So you've done an interview saying, done an interview on like, the 8th, and then can't see.
Oh God, creep and creep, innit? So keep checking both ways so the whole picture is straight. That's it, just stop there. That's that. Now this is where you should have
Scared
stopped,
myself.
and at least now you can see, can't you? Okay, that's it. Now I've not done an interview for donkeys years. That last interview I did must be, oh God, what is it now? Probably about 23 years ago, I suppose I did one. But it was, I was quite specialised back then, so the subjects were specialised subject, turning left. And of course I know all the answers to everything because it was. Absolutely aced it, as I recall. And I got the job, of course. I'm just saying that so you don't just drive past your junction like you usually do.
That was one time. That was one time.
Well, you got a history of it, haven't you?
Oh yeah, it's a deep-rooted history. You didn't tell me to. And you always said if they don't give you any other directions. Carry on.
Don't give you any more decorations.
No more decorations.
Turning right, you got the military on the blooming brain.
Maybe I'm not fit to drive this car right now.
Hey, do you know what? You should get yourself some medals. I'll give you a medal, yeah, for your driving, and get your mum and dad to give you a medal for being good as a child or whatever. And then when you're going for this interview with a military guy, at least you've got some medals to show. Exactly.
Right.
Turning left.
Surely I think that'd be a little bit insensitive.
I think I've got an old catering medal that I've got for making bacon and cake once.
Oh.
So I'm trained as a chef, you know. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you said once before.
So I've got a little medal just knocking around somewhere. I've got a couple of taekwondo medals I can lend you.
It's taking on my sports trophies. So I don't care that these are all from when I was like 8 to 13.
So if you can just pull over and stop on the left for us somewhere, please. Cool. So what do you think? Roundabouts, a couple of questionable decisions, and yeah, a few questionable, about 3 I think there was. There was that, the worst one that springs to mind is the pulling out onto the big one that comes off the dual carriageway, the A6, in front of that big old truck, and I'm telling you, get going, look in your mirrors, because I wanted you to see how close he really was. And actually at that point he swerved round you into the fast lane. And just as I say, your decision to go was fine. You did have enough time, but your going was not there was no urgency in there. There should have been a little bit. You know, if that was your driving test, they would fail you for it. On the other hand, if you'd have sort of gone and zoom, 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 you'd be fine. They might sort of say, well, perhaps at the end of it, they might say, well, you know, maybe you'd have been better off just waiting there, but minor mark for just taking the chance. But you did make it work. I think there's no need for it. So apart from that, you know, and the other roundabouts, just again, just, you know, you did make it and you did get going, but you know, it's pretty close behind you. You know, always err on the side of caution if you can. it's always better to just wait a few moments. And remember what I said about your driving test. If you can use 2 or 3 minutes just waiting in situations where you're taking the safer option, it's 10% of your driving test safe done, you know, and that's got to improve your chances of passing by 10% on it, surely. All right. So what did we say about next week? Just remind me. Are you not here, or you are? Or
I'm not here. I'm in York next week.
York.
York.
When do you go? Wednesday, is it?
Yeah, I go Wednesday.
Okay. We're gonna have to miss a week then, aren't we? Because I can't fit you in any. I could. The only time that I would have would be, you know, sort of 9:15 or whatever on the Wednesday. But if you're travelling on the Wednesday, it's probably not an idea. You find you don't need the. And then we'll be back the following week, but then 1, 2 weeks off, and then 1, 2, 3, and then I think that's going to be for the Wednesday, you see, on the 5th. Okay.
Okay.
Other than that, pretty good. So I won't see you next week, but I'll see you the week after. Okay. Any questions? It sounds like you want to ask a question. So, anything about decorating or anything?
Right. Oh yeah, I can pick up some decorations.
Wixes and B&Q.
Yeah, why not?
Enjoy. Bye.